Hello and welcome to Ben Ross's Conservatorium of Audio. We're here today at Sonic Palette, home of Drain Damage, and we're doing a bit of acoustic guitar recording with Johnny here.
What's that?
So we're just going to use some fairly simple gear, fairly cheap gear, stuff that you can get your hands on fairly easily, hook it up fairly easily and get a pretty decent sound out of it. So to start off with, we're going to take a look at the microphone we're using, which is a Marshall Electronics MXL 2006. Retails for about 260 Australian dollars, so pretty cheap and does a really good job. Next, we're running that into a Behringer Tube Ultra Gain Mic 200 preamp, which uses a tube or a vacuum tube. So get a nice warm sound out of that one. Got some different EQ options and stuff available with that one, so quite a handy tool. And then that's running its signal into the Mackie Onyx interface, which is taking care of the analog to digital conversion and allowing us to get the sound into the computer. So today we're using Ableton Live 8 for the recording duties, and that's going to be what's going to be handling all the sound and different takes for us. So that's our equipment. So there's a variety of different sounds you can get out of a single microphone with the situation that we've got. So if you want a fairly close sound, fairly detailed sound that has all of the articulation, you probably go fairly close to the guitar, face the microphone so that it's halfway between the sound hole and where the end of the guitar body is, and that way you get a nice balance of the sound coming out of the body of the guitar as well as the articulation and the string sound, which can give you a sound something like this. So if you want something that's a bit warmer and fuller, something that's got a bit more of a smoother sound, take the microphone back, probably about 2 to 3 feet, about 1 metre, and that way you'll get a much warmer sort of sound. You'll pick up a bit of the room and gives you a different tone to work with as well, so you can layer the different sort of tones you can get together. So this one sounds something like this. And if you're after something that's got a bit more room, even if you want to capture your own natural reverb rather than using a reverb effect or a plugin, one of the easiest ways to do it is adjust the stand so that the microphone is raised up. Maybe even go as far as head height if you like. The higher up you go, the more high frequency detail you tend to achieve. So move the microphone back probably about 2 metres, 2.5 metres if you can, depending on the size of the room. Experiment with different positions within the room and you can get a really nice room sound, something like this. So that's the different sort of sounds you can get. Feel free to experiment, even facing the front of the microphone towards different parts of the guitar to see what different elements and aspects of the sound you can pick up. And as I said, even try layering different takes together and see how they sit together. Pan them across a stereo image, you can get all sorts of amazing sounds happening. So thank you to Johnny and his talents today. and be sure to check out his new work in his Johnny Post project, and thank you to Drain Damage for the use of Sonic Palette Studio today. And hope to see you again in another Ben Ross's Conservatorium of Audio tutorial. Thanks for watching.